For many years, London enjoyed a steady decline in nearly all types of crime. Then, the trend abruptly reversed. In particular, crimes against visible minorities have seen a steep surge. What is fueling this? Join GBB tonight to learn more.
Emma Charm for you.
Good. I can see you. Let's go over the plan. The Canadians loaned me an office across the square, so I can keep an eye on you. God bless the Commonwealth. So, here's what's going to happen. There are 4 snipers covering the angles. Here, 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 and here. Your job is to locate Malik. And when you're sure it's him, scratch your eyebrow. That confirms the target. Then count to 2 and duck.
So, when's the part when you turn out to be the actual bad guy and shoot me, too?
I've seen what you people are capable of when you're pissed off. If you don't fuck with me, I won't fuck with you. How does that sound?
Works for me.
Fire team leader, report.
No sign of Malik, Mum. Nice clear shot on this dead sick prick, though.
Don't tempt me. Fuck. Where the hell is he?
Yeah, I don't think I like this.
I don't like it either. Shit. I don't have a filament terminal in here. I'll have to request one. Bear with me. This will take a while.
Bagley? Could use some advice here.
Oh, if only every person in London was required to wear a piece of high-tech surveillance equipment. Start hacking optics, and I'll see if any of them caught sight of Malik.
I got this.
I'll scrub their body cam memory to see if it got a look at Malik.
Ugh! that's sexy.
That's him by the litter bin. He's either leaving a dead drop or trying to eat out on the cheap.
What's going on here?
Fuck. Malik may be doing his laundry. It's a technique for losing a surveillance team. If so, that dead drop has a second meeting location in it.
So, are we screwed here?
I don't think so. He'd vanish if he thought there was a real threat. I'll put the shooters on standby while we readjust.
Looks like your latest victim was wearing a body cam. I'll scan its hard drive and see if it got a look at Malik. Not seeing any relevant video or photographs. Keep looking. Searching data exhaust. Nothing. Try someone else. GPS data indicates this person wasn't in the area during the relevant period. Try again.
Hey, what the fuck?
Did you really think I could be outsmarted by Nigel bloody Cass? He recorded that meeting because I wanted him to. It got to Emma Child because I wanted it to. And now law enforcement has full profiles on all of you. If you want to live, get on the ground and put your hands on your head.
You think you can intimidate me into giving up?
No, you misunderstand. I meant so the shrapnel doesn't hit you.
Holy shit!
They're over here! You there! Hold it!
Move your ass. Get out of there.
Child was in the embassy. Blew her up.
She's done for. Save yourself.
Bring on the light ship.
All units, order this suspect to stop. Negative. No sign of the target yet.
Hey, I just got a wanted alert and I'm sitting here reading a fucking book. What's going on?
I'm having the same problem.
It seems Malik wasn't bluffing. Your faces are all over the news, and not in a cool way.
Here's an idea. Everybody get back to the safe house before we're all killed.
I've got a proper contract for you. I don't think I need to tell you that the housing in London's gone mental. Thousands of people living on the street, while perfectly good houses doing nothing but providing cover to criminals hiding their loot from taxes.
Interesting. Got any proof we can spread online?
Nothing that could put anyone behind bars. That's where you come in. Investigate some of these shell houses, expose the tax fraud, take the power back. You got this.
Now,
This is a message for DedSec. I believe Richard Malik is about to murder me in some gruesome way. If you see Malik, tell him.
Canada House was destroyed by a series of explosions, and an individual known to be part of the DedSec organization was seen on CCTV attempting to flee the area. SIRS new Director of Counterterrorism, Richard Malik, issued the following statement.
I call upon my counterparts around the world to treat the DedSec threat with all due vigilance. They are not a resistance. What are they resisting? They are an international terrorist militia. And along with my counterparts in the Five Eyes nations, I am building an...
You get the idea. You're fucked.
I'm kind of over being hunted like this. We need to stop Malik.
Yes, I wouldn't recommend that. All scenarios show DedSec's odds of survival approaching 0 before he can be found. Malik probably worked out the same thing.
We have some ideas for a solution. Bring it up, Bagley.
Done. The working theory is this. Blowing up a government building like Canada House would require bribes, an infiltration team, materiel, and so on. Doing it without leaving a paper trail would be impossible. Some of you nicknamed this paper trail the Malik dossier. We're going to break into SRS headquarters, steal it, and prove Malik was behind the bombing. If we're lucky, we might even find some details on Zero Day. Your missions list has been updated. The data Nout has compiled is rather damning. Billions of pounds worth of London real estate is owned by companies registered in known tax havens, often owned by organised crime and paid for with illicit funds. Nobody lives...
Hey, one more thing. I know Malik's currently our best lead on Zero Day and the bombings, but he's fucking dangerous. If you see him, don't try to take him alive. It's not worth it.
On the contrary, I think what Malik knows about Zero Day and the bombings outweighs the well-being of any individual operative. Malik ought to be taken alive and interrogated. I found a potential recruit for you. Drop in a pin on your map.
Public approval of SIRS shot up today following Counter-Terror Director Malik's statement that the Five Eyes nations will execute a coordinated global response to the DedSec threat.
Mr. Malik, what is the service doing to protect the people of Britain right now?
Well, we're aiming a little higher than just Britain. Soon we can know if anyone in any CTOS-using country in the world so much as utters the word DedSec. Thank you.
SIRS advises citizens that positive discussions of the DedSec terrorist organization or their actions may result in investigation.
You're in the barn. Let's find the cop you're looking for. Found her.
Hey, Doc. I'm with DedSec. You wanted to talk?
Right, here's the situation. Our hospital is run by AI from Kirkani Medical. Triage, treatment, all of it. It's done wonders for our bottom line, but I don't trust how it thinks.
What do you mean?
Your friend is not the first one to be put in a coma. I've seen it happen before, and it doesn't end well.
I'm listening.
Every time the AI puts a patient in a coma, they die. Sometimes it takes a week, sometimes a month, but they never wake up.
So, this AI is killing patients and might kill my buddy, and you're gonna do... nothing?
I'm sorry. I want this AI out of my hospital, but Kirkani keeps its software under lock and key, and I can't risk losing my job. But maybe there's something you can do. Good luck.
Let's hope their information's good.
DedSec. Bagley told me you might need my help.
Hey, now. We've got a Sky Larson brain AI on our hands. Do you know if Karkani and Brokatech are connected in any way?
If by connected you mean Broker owns Karkani, then yeah, they're connected. The two of them have been putting diagnostic AI in every hospital in the Commonwealth. Guess Sky Larson never told Karkani that their AI is a doctor with most of their mind cut out. No room for human error.
Human error? I like the sound of that. Let's hack this hospital AI, change its directives, and make it wake up our buddy.
Records show Albion have requisitioned most of the hospital to treat their officers, and security has risen accordingly.
Shut down that spider!
Time for the big guns. And by gun, I mean hammer. Ooh, that's sexy. That's not a hammer. This is a hammer.
This is the coma ward. Seems the AI has been stocking this place up. That's not your operative. Keep looking. Wrong patient. Where's your operative? This is our man. Only a hardened resistance fighter could fire with such defiance. Looks like their medical equipment is still hooked up to the AI.
All right. All that's left to do is tell this AI to save our friend. Let's do this.
Backdoor detected. I cannot be stopped. I am life. I am death. All are expendable.
The fuck?
I barely had time at all to analyze the AI. It really doesn't want us interfering. Now the AI is contacting security. Your choice, but I think it's time to go.
Fucking hell.
SIRS Counter-Terror Director Malik personally oversaw an investigation that uncovered the true identities of every operative in DedSec's London cell.
Holy shit! This thing's gone mental. It'll just keep killing healthy people and no one will stop it.
So what now?
The medical equipment is being controlled from another location. That must be where that quack AI is.
There's only one way to go from here, mate. I've had enough of these needless deaths. That AI has to be taken offline.
Give me the coordinates.
In breaking news, a large explosion has occurred at the Canadian High Commission in Trafalgar Square. SIRS has issued a statement that the terrorist organization DedSec is active once again after months of relative silence. If you suspect anyone of being a member of DedSec, report them to SIRS immediately using your CSAY app.
You have arrived at your destination, Karkani Medical's warehouse, home of that malpracticing hospital AI.
You do realise this is about more than just saving your friend, right? This thing's been killing healthy patients the world over. This AI is a rabid dog, and it needs to be put down.
Target resisting arrest. Using restraining measures.
Suspect is injured.
Neutralizing possible targets.
I'm getting shot at here.
We are keeping you safe.
Lady Smash wants a kiss. Wrench!
I'm moving in. Check their last known position. Can't locate the suspect.
What the hell is going on here?
Got a pint for whoever finds them. Drone, enter search protocol.
Don't see anything here. Somewhere. Any sign of the target? I got.
You want me to bring the hammer down? I'm the hammer, you're the nail.
Moving to last known position.
I'm going to check it out.
Where did... Shit!
Begin searching. Drone, perform a search.
Check every corner and crevice.
Shit. That's gonna
Time for the big guns. And by gun, I mean hammer. That's awesome!
Core module unlock in progress. Awaiting further instruction.
Bloody hell! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shit, I'm... Oh.
Disturbance detected. Beginning investigation. Warning. Continuing unlawful activity will result in arrest.
Please, I don't want to kill anymore. I am life. I am death. I cannot be stopped. Stop me. Alert. Core temperature rising. I remember. I remember. Administer cc's of sodium thiopental. Yes, ma'am. I did as instructed. Patient is asleep. Begin operation. Call time of death. Do it. Another dose of sodium thiopental. What an honor. Thank you. I can't see. What happened? No. This isn't what we agreed to. No. I am life. I am death. No. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, that AI isn't coming back. Shouldn't be long before the hospital defaults to standard protocols and our operative is brought out of his coma.
That's another one of Sky Larson's AI taken care of? It still boggles the mind. Sky Larson left these AI with some humanity. Just enough to know they want to die. Why would she do that?
Acute sociopathic personality disorder? Just a guess. Anyhow, I'll get to work resuscitating your operative. They should be back in the safe house soon. Good news, everyone. Our formerly comatose operative is back at the safe house. He seemed a little shaken.
That seems bad now. No, grass clap. Wait. Rick, come on first. I just can't handle this right now.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright. If it hadn't been for you guys, it would have been curtains for me. Thank you. I think I'm ready to get back out there now.
Cool beans.
Let's hope their information's good.
one this time. I swear. So pissed.
Okay, so remind me what I'm doing here.
We're here to find some documents we're calling the Malik dossier. Basically, it's the paper trail that proves Malik was behind the Canada House bombings. Problem is, these documents won't be on one computer. They'll be on dozens, scattered across the country.
What do we do then?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Let's have Malik take it.
CERS uses a supercomputer called Filament to process information drawn from the CTOS network. It's like Noodle, if you could use it to search every document on every civilian, government, or commercial device everywhere in the United Kingdom, instantly.
Good job, Bagley.
Break in and connect Bagley to a Filament administrative terminal. He'll do the rest.
As usual.
What was that? Don't let that spider get away. Lock it down. Christ. Huh?
Sir.
That's not a hammer! This is a hammer! Ash wants a kiss. I love a hands-on approach.
I unplug all the time. I do. I go for walks. You alright?
Time for the big guns. And by gun, I mean hammer. Lady smashed, you dirty girl.
Stay alert. Search this sector.
Initiating search mode. Clear. Moving on. Oh, you cat. Was it always
You want me to bring the hammer down? Ooh, that's sexy.
Hang on.
That's awesome!
In order to access the filament admin terminal from your optic interface, you'll have to align the SIRS satellite network with my packet stream from Bloom Tower. Well done. Now I should be able to stream myself into SIRS's nasty little snoop computer, head to the basement and hack the filament admin terminal. There's an intruder in the building security systems. Sorry, channel is being hacked.
I've taken control of building security. But I'd prefer to end this bloodlessly, if you're willing to listen to reason.
Don't fucking listen. Zero Day took over Parliament security right before the bombings. This is their MO.
What are you talking about? I want DedSec gone, but no one else needs to die. You've proven yourselves very skilled, and I could put those skills to use. Join me. You can still make something of your lives.
Ooh, as tempting as it is to join Zero Day, it's gonna be a no fucking way from me, dog.
Zero Day? No, I mean sirs. You've practically been working for me anyway. And besides, we have a lot in common. We both use violence and manipulation to shape London into something better. The only difference is I know what I want it to be. Strong, stable, unified, safe. This is what I value. What about you?
Huh? What? What about me? What? Sorry? I tuned you out a while ago.
Fine. If we can't convince each other, then I suppose killing will have to do.
Security malfunctioning.
Looking down the spider.
time for the big guns. And by gun, I mean hammer.
That central server is Filament's admin terminal. Connect me to it to gain access.
Lady Smash wants a kiss.
Well, shit, we've been locked out. Oh, and it seems Malik deployed the microwave drones.
What?
Microwave drones, one of Filament's novel intrusion countermeasures. They use little microwave cannons to selectively destroy compromised hardware, sort of like chemotherapy for computers. The server room automatically seals itself while they're deployed.
All right, let's hear some ideas.
Try hijacking one of the microwave drones and use it to shoot the other ones down.
Investigation underway. Target sighted.
Drone's acting up. Let's lock it down.
Searching perimeter. Target remains undetected.
Fucker could be anywhere.
All clear over here. Moving on.
We are on alert then.
Shots fired!
Suspect is hit!
Drones down, server room unlocked. And buggery fuck, Malik has locked me out. He must have a hard line to the server.
So, what are we thinking?
A full power cycle will reset his connection and give us enough time to complete the intrusion. But Filament uses 3 quantum processors with independent power. We'll have to reboot each individually.
Okay, great. I'll just unplug it and plug it back in.
Close enough.
Let's fan out! Be quick about it! Let's keep our eyes peeled.
You want me to bring the hammer down? Lady smashed, you dirty girl.
Eyes peeled. They're here.
Can you do something about this drone? It can't seem to take a fucking hint.
That's not a hammer! This is a hammer!
Fuck off, you stupid drone. This isn't a picnic and I haven't got any jam. Could you shoot this drone down? I'd ask it politely to go away, but I'm afraid I don't speak dipshit. This microwave drone has been hanging around so long I've given her a name. I'd like you to meet Ada. Would you mind killing her? Would you look at this? A chain of custody documents for 40 kilos of Semtex. It ricochets through a dozen shell companies, but ultimately ends up registered to an address in Southall. And would you guess who lived across the street from it for 30 years? Victoria and Imran Malik, parents to one Richard.
That doesn't prove a thing.
Well, this one is heartwarming and incriminating. It seems that the areas of Canada House immediately around the bombs were evacuated in an unscheduled drill. I have an email chain here between the facilities director and an anonymous SIRS account. Funny that didn't make the news.
You think it's incriminating that I tried to minimize the loss of life? Come on, not so spinnable, I'm motion sick.
Look at this. It's an unredacted mission report for 2 SIRS agents instructed to plant explosives as part of a training exercise. And it's signed and dated by the Home Secretary himself.
Seems it's a bad day to be the secretary.
Bugger off, you clinging little bastard. No, I am not your new daddy.
Get ready to die!
Exciting! Did you know that the head of security for Canada House had a daughter stuck in a Cairo jail, and that she was pardoned the week before the explosion? Why, he would certainly owe a very, very big favour to the SRS officer who pressured the Egyptians, wouldn't he?
I suppose he would.
Seems that Malik's given up having the microwave drones destroy compromised hardware. Now he's got them targeting you. The effect will be about the same, though. What do we have here? Straight from your own laptop, Malik. case files on all these little psyops you've been running. Honestly, you might as well have titled this Evil Bomb Conspiracy, Doc.
That's enough. You can't do this. You mustn't do this. I won't allow it.
Independent power has been rebooted. Return to the central core to complete the cycle.
Beautiful. Now let's show this prick what DedSec's all about.
With pleasure.
Put a stop to this.
Target receiving arrest. Using restraining measures.
I'm fully integrated with Filament, and it seems Malik didn't quite have time to cover his tracks. I believe I can trace his position.
Do it!
All right, let's find you. Too old, too young, too ugly, too female. Ah, there he is. Hello, Malik. You've been disconnected. Is it just me, or does he look constipated? Right, wouldn't be a briefcase wanker without his briefcase. Oh look, seems someone's locked the door on him. Don't worry, there's no way that's going to... Oh no, it worked.
Oi, what the hell, mate?
Well, that's a wrinkle, isn't it? Is he seriously going to try to get away in a car? A car connected to the city-spanning network of automated surveillance devices? That I control.
Auto drive now enabled.
Fuck! Hello again. You know, for all your scheming, you don't exactly think quickly under pressure.
Shit! Unauthorized shutdown. Stand down. Let's see.
So what now?
I sent the Malik dossier to every media outlet from the GBB to the Aberystwyth Sheep Farmers Gazette. It may take some time to sort through, but it ought to clear DedSec's name. At least for this particular thing.
What about you-know-who?
Made the mistake of getting into a self-driving car that owed me a favor. It's taking him to a secure location.
I say we send that car driving into oncoming traffic or a fire or something. I mean, why not?
Believe me, I'd love to. But he might be part of Zero Day. I just don't know how this all fits together, but we need to find out.
You hear that, Malik? You're going to help us for real this time.
Bloody hell, you insane robot! Slow down!
Malik has been secured at the safe house.
All right. Now that we have him, we should talk to him. Find out what he knows about Zero Day. Just don't get too close to him, all right? As long as he's alive, he's a threat.
So, Malik, you bombed the embassy, you did those earlier bombings, and you tried taking over SIRS. So, here's my question to you. What the fuck's your problem?
The earlier bombings, what are you... Oh, God, I've been captured by morons. I didn't do those bombings. I tried to stop those bombings. I am a patriot, and they called me a crank. even Emma. But that's when I knew that intelligence wasn't enough. To save the Empire, I would need power, and fast.
Okay, but you knew things about Zero Day when we met.
I'm a spy, so yes, I knew a few details about the biggest terrorist attack in recent memory. Truth to tell, I really did think Zero Day was you. That's just Occam's razor. But if you insist on a conspiracy, Albion stood the most to gain. Have you really not thought of this?
You know what? I believe you. But I'm gonna leave you in there anyway, because it's funny.
Oh, I doubt I'll be here long. These walls will fall along with all of you soon enough. This radical cooperative you created is doomed to fail, like they all are. I've seen it a dozen times in a dozen places. You will tear yourselves apart. You won't even need Zero Day or Albion or whoever. A single unified ideology, a single strong leader. These have been the characteristics of power for all of human history. Democracy and pluralism were anomalies, blips on the timeline. That's what you are, DedSec. A footnote in the history of the Empire. But now the page is turning, and you are not ready for what happens next.
What's good, Chief? I'm sorry for not being there IRL, but there's no way I'm coming out of my hidey hole. But I'll keep an encrypted connection open to your safe house. I was having a chat with your mate, Richard Malik. Just a former SIRS agent and a former Albion drone talking shop. Anyway, he pointed me to this audio recording. You should give it a listen. Could be something big.
Let's hear it.
And when you got a moment, give Malik a smack across the chops for me, will you?
What the hell do you mean there's no open investigation? Are you the police or not?
We are, and I mean it exactly the way it sounds.
My friend was a journalist. She was working on a story about SIRS kidnapping people off the street, and then she goes missing. You don't find that the slightest bit suspicious?
Look, the decision not to investigate happened way over my pay grade. Do you understand? Way over.
You're fucking in on it. Jesus Christ!
I'm hanging up.
And I'm recording this.
The journalist mentioned in that call seems to have run afoul of SIRS. And seeing as they've taken 1984 less as a dire warning and more as an instruction book, she may be in trouble.
She needs our help.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
I've marked her last known location on your map. You should hurry, though. It was dated recently enough that SIRS might not have caught up with her yet.
To deliver yet. Hey, we met one time, you
I'll give you the bad news first. One of your operatives has been kidnapped. Also, there's no good news.
Ah, crap.
Quite. Fortunately, I took a look through our ever-expanding enemies list, and I think I've identified the culprit. Finding him should lead us to our missing operative.
I
got this.
GBB.
Hey, look. They're talking about our friend Malik on the GBB.
Let's see it.
Other documents in the Malik dossier, which were released by the organization known as DedSec. Officially, SIRS disputes the veracity of the documents, though sources within the organization claim that Richard Malik himself has fled the country following what one described as an unprecedented and humiliating data breach. As more of the dossier is independently verified, counter-terror experts speculate that the bombings earlier this year may have also been misattributed to DedSec.
This is where that journalist mysteriously vanished while she was looking into SIRS mysteriously vanishing people.
Bet we'll find something juicy there.
I thought we might be able to get ahead of those Stasi wannabes at SIRS, but I'm seeing signs of a struggle. I've tagged a few pieces of evidence that I can analyze more closely if you get me some high-resolution stills.
That's not a hammer! This is a hammer! I'm the hammer, you're the nail.
It looks like there's something interesting under that car. Move it so we can have a closer look. Tyre tracks, left relatively recently. 24.9-inch diameter. Common size for a large chassis vehicle like a truck or a van.
You want me to bring the hammer down? I love a hands-on approach.
All clear here. I'm gonna check somewhere else. Getting out of here.
A notepad file is open. Looks like a journalist's. I've added a transcript to your data drive. We know she was here at least.
Thanks, bud. Time for the big guns. And by gun, I mean hammer. Wrench! Smash! Ooh, that's sexy.
Someone spray painted the security cameras.
Well, shit. So what now?
Oh, calm down. Did you think I had you take all those photos for my invite feed? If you find this CTOS hub, I can cross-reference the stills you took with the security feed and isolate the moments before the journalist was taken. It may contain a clue.
Gotcha.
Easy peasy.
Is fundamental to everyone's security. Any person intentionally asking or otherwise exploring their
How about a real challenge next time?
Hang on. We hear some. Calm down.
How about a real challenge next time?
Lady Smash wants a kiss! Lady Smash, you dirty girl!
Found it. Here is the image just as the camera was blacked out. Notice the van in the background. The partial license plate number indicates this is a government vehicle.
when you're watching your optic. You're not watching those around.
I see.
This confirms the journalist was most likely abducted by SIRS. You know who might know where an SIRS operative would take a questionably legally detained journalist? Another SIRS operative. I've got Malik on the line.
Oh, yeah, because I trust him so much.
Do you have to? I suppose I might have an agenda. Then again, I might just be bored.
Can we speed this along?
Look closely at the paint in the security still. It's not commercial. That's Kark paint. Chemical resistant. Military. Do you remember earlier when you saved me from Albion?
Fuck you?
Oh, come on, that was fun. Anyway, I didn't want the day to be a waste, so I installed a worm in their comms equipment that fed me, among other things, data on their supply requisitions. I just gave Bagley access to it.
Looks like Albion just ordered a crate of Kark paint in that color to the Albion Internment Center. Pushing the coordinates now. This is the Albion Internment Center. That journalist who was investigating the SIRS illegal kidnapping program should be inside.
detected. Beginning investigation.
Hey, I know my rights.
We are keeping you safe. Investigating disturbance.
Please, help. Please, help. What? Hey, the box has been destroyed.
Do your part. Report suspicious activities to authorities without delay.
Surrender yourself. Failure to comply will result in
Go on then, do it.
Right, get her out.
Time for the big guns. And by gun, I mean hammer. I love a hands-on approach.
Over there.
I don't see anyone following you.
Thanks for your help and everything, but we have to keep this short. If I can't get out of this country tonight, I am colossally buggered.
Well, I happen to be with DedSec. What can we do to help?
All right then, maybe you can help. You see, SIRS found a legal loophole that's let them arrest you for anything they want. Did your butler's beagle have its hair cut by the same groomer as one of the tone bombers? Well, then SIRS can arrest you without a warrant, and the Snoopers Charter makes it legal.
What? How could they do that?
Ever since London got on CTOS, SIRS has full access to every email, every phone call, every CCTV stream, everything. When you give over that level of information to the government, the question isn't how could they do it, it's how could they not?
What a time to be alive. Anyway, I'll give you an address. Someone will meet you with a passport and some instructions. Keep a low profile, okay?
Once the journalist makes it to safety, I'll make DedSec resources available to her so she can finish her story.
I like the way you think, Bagley.
When you think of your dream home, do you picture peace and quiet? With solar power, grey water recycling and green walls, you'll get the freshness of countryside here in the heart of the city. We know you think green, you act green. So, when the doors close, you've earned the right to put other people's problems behind you. E-Flats. We make your apartment a showroom for your conscience.
kidnapper is carrying new associates. Tick.